somebody. I cook just about everything. Good Lord. Come on in here, y'all. Come on, come on, come on. Come on in here to Cooking with Sandra Evans. I know it's been a while, people. I know it's been a while since I put out a cooking video. But as you know, most of you know, things get in the way and life gets in the way. But you know what? I never give up. I'm always coming back. Like today, people. Today for you, I am going to make a potato egg cheese casserole. Oh yes, it's going to be great. So good, you're going to be like, ooh, good Lord. Like I said in the beginning, it's going to make you want to slap somebody. Moving right along, y'all. Come on now, let's cook this potato egg cheese casserole. Whew. First, I want you to set your oven on 400 degrees. Do that for me, please. We're going to start off here with 1/4 cup of bell pepper, chopped up finely, okay? Chop it up. 1/4 cup of onions, chopped finely. We also have 1 cup of sharp cheese, shredded sharp cheese. Basically, you can use any cheese you want if you like. I'm pretty sure it's going to turn out fine. And we're going to also use 1 15-ounce can of diced potatoes, drained. This is from Kroger's, diced skin on yellow potatoes. You can use whatever kind you want if you like. You can even use a real potato. Sandfay girl, please. Sandra, please do not use canned potatoes. They can taste good if you know how to make them taste good. That's all I'm going to say about that. Also, we're going to have 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a dash of pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. I like McCormick. You can use whatever you want, but let me tell you something. All seasonings are not the same. Go with what you know tastes good. Also, 3 large eggs, 1 tablespoon of butter, okay? And we're gonna have to use non-stick cooking spray. You need this. Every kitchen needs non-stick cooking spray. Get you some if you don't have none. I will also be using a 2-quart dish. Put that oven on 400 degrees now. Put it on there. First, you are going to melt your butter or margarine. We're going to saute these bell peppers. We're going to saute the onions. It'll be delicious. Now, you don't want this butter to be burning, turning brown. That means you did something wrong. And like I always keep saying, y'all, guys, listen to me. Make sure you use a wooden spoon in your non-stick. Do not use metal. Please, people, that gets on my nerve when I see people using metal inside of a non-stick. Your pans and pots will last much longer if you use a wooden spoon or plastic. I'm just saying. You do what you want to do. Hey, maybe you got money to throw away. Maybe you do. Once you got it the right way, look at that. Look at it. You're going to set it aside, y'all, so it can cool down just a little bit. You don't want to cook the eggs, okay? You don't want to cook the eggs right now. If you put that in there, you're going to be cooking eggs. While our bell peppers and onion is cooling down a little bit, break up your 3 large eggs and put it in a bowl. Then you're gonna beat it to death. Beat it to death. You know, like you beat up that dude that tried to talk to your wife. Beat it to death. All right, y'all. Ooh, that's good. You can beat it with a fork or whisk. It's up to you. It's up to you. Now you say, well, what if I want more than 3 eggs? Well, you can put more than 3 eggs in there if you want to. But you know, it's just me, so I'm doing 3 eggs. This probably will last me probably about 2-3 days to eat. You know, for me, because it's just me. Now, we're gonna add our 1/4 teaspoon of salt. If you don't like salt, hey, you can just leave it out. Dash of pepper, it's up to you how much pepper you like. Beat it in there. Beat it in there. Then you're gonna add your 1/4, but see, since I know what 1/4 is like, garlic powder, you're gonna go ahead and add it in there. Oops. Ain't that bad. 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. Garlic powder with eggs. Garlic powder with eggs. Yes, garlic powder with eggs. I don't want to hear it. Be quiet. All right. Now also, you could have sauteed these potatoes in there with the onions and bell peppers, but I didn't do it. I didn't. I probably should have, but either way, it's still going to be good, y'all. I know some of y'all don't want to use potatoes, like I said, canned potatoes. You can use real potatoes if you like. Just dice them up. You can leave the skin off if you don't want the skin. You can do whatever you want to. It's yours, okay? You can even let it fall on the countertop like I did. But you know what? Hey, it's all going to taste the same if you do it right. If you do it right. Okay, now I'm going to put my diced potatoes in here. You can dice them up finer than that, but to me that was okay. Okay, I like that size because I like the taste. Now people, let me tell you something now. Okay, make sure you do right. All right, do right. Look at this, 15 ounces. Okay, you can double this recipe, triple this recipe if you have more people in your family. All right, it's up to you. Now I'm going to add my veggies, my sauteed bell peppers and onions. They have cooled down. Make sure it's cooled down now, because you don't want to cook the egg yet. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. All right. Stir it all around in there. Whew. Look at that. You said, good Lord. That just might be good. Ain't no might. It is going to be good. It is. Like I said, if you don't want salt, don't put salt. All right. Now we're going to add some cheese. About half of it. I'm going to put half of it in there. Okay. And the other half may go on top. All right. Inside and out. Now we're gonna get ready to pour it in the pan. Yes. Don't forget to use the no-stick cooking spray. It can be vegetable oil, like I said, or olive oil, canola oil, whichever oil you like, long as it's non-stick. All right, let's spray. Side soup, get size. This is a 2-quart dish, guys, 2 quarts. Then we take it and we just pour it all in there. Ooh, look at the goodness, y'all. Look at it. It's gonna be fabulous, fabulous. Whew. Man, I ain't gonna know how to act. Spread it around, because you want it evenly in there, okay? You want it evenly. All right, you see that little cheese on top? You see it? All right, I'm gonna put a little more on that. That's the other part of the cheese, all right? Don't forget that these canned potatoes, y'all, they already cooked, so you ain't gotta cook them to death. I'm just saying. You know, you can sprinkle yourself a little green onions on that or whatever you want to, but it's gonna be good either way. All right, let's get this puppy in the oven. Oh, I am gonna cover this up, y'all, for at least, maybe about 10 to 15 minutes, you know, and then I'm gonna take a peek at it to see how it's doing, okay? I don't want my cheese to burn, so you wanna cover it up for a second, all right? All right, okay. Gonna put it in the oven for the first 15 minutes, covered up in foil, if I don't burn myself. Good Lord, all right, there we go. Okay, let's take a look. Ooh. Oh yes, this is the way you want it. Take a look. Take a look at that. So now I'm gonna put it back in. Let it get, just a little bit. Maybe a little brown on top. Not real brown, people. Not brown, okay? Just a little brown. You can add meat to this too if you like. You can add meat, all right? Sausage, bacon, whatever. It's gonna be good. Let's pull this out the oven. Y'all ready for some goodness? Whew. Look at that, y'all. Tell me that don't look delicious. Let's plate this up, y'all. Y'all want to see me eat this? Good Lord. It's time for a taste test, y'all. Yes, indeed. Let me tell you, this is magnificent. It's wonderful, y'all. You gotta try it. I'm telling you, canned vegetables are not that bad. Long as you know how to cook them, I'm telling you, they're not that bad. I made some good green beans from a can. Nobody can even tell that they came from a can. You just gotta know how to cook it. Ooh, wait, I ain't taste it. Oh, you would not know that this came from a can. This is the lazy man's way of making quick food. I'm telling you, it's wonderful, y'all. Like I said, you can triple, you can double, you can do whatever to this recipe. Just try some different things sometime. I know a lot of people say, well, canned food is not good for you. It's not good. Well, there's a lot of things not good for you. But you eat them anyway, you know. You ain't got to eat it every day, canned food every day. Just sometimes, y'all. Okay, stop being so picky, nitpicking, messing with people about their food and what they like to eat and cook. Long as they healthy and fine and don't have any health problems, it's okay. Now, make sure you like, share, and comment on this video. I'm spitting, Lord. Make sure you like, share, comment, and share this video with your social media, y'all. I know it took me a long time to come back. I know, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, like I said. But I had caught the you-know-what. I don't want to say it on here. The sweet and sour sniffles, okay? I caught that, and I lost my taste buds, and then after I was over it, you know, I still couldn't taste things or smell things, so I didn't want to come over here cooking and telling y'all putting in the wrong ingredients. I just didn't want to do it. So I had to wait, okay? And like I also said, sometimes life gets in the way. Life gets in the way, it really does. All right, moving right along, y'all. But I'm here now, I'm back, okay? So make sure that you come back to Cooking with Sandra Evans.